I see you now. Oops. Yeah, I have a pissy bot. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just pop the command in there. There you go. Oh, they've been stayed paused. They kind of, yeah. Somebody suggested a break, and before I could say actually let's keep going, I think that half of them were already. I think half of them were already gone. So yeah, it was like, so yeah, you should be able to just rejoin, and then we'll get her going again. Not a big problem at all. So I need to change my command because you have a new link. Can you send me the link in Discord, and then I'll just just send it to me in Discord and to your stream, and then I can change my command so people know the direction to go. Edit. Oh, Cotton. Yeah, Cotton's got it there. I got it here. It's easier to just copy and paste off the real link. I appreciate that though, Cotton. Paste. There we go. Save that up. Bada bang. Bada boom. So the 4v4 command should have his new link in it, guys. Yes, sir. Exactly. I was just doing that. That was my bad. Okay. Oh, the code. Yeah, they get it back in the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's. You got a new one, so that can't be it. Oh, you just disconnected from the game. Uh-oh. Next, go ahead. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly, yeah. So after you got disconnected, everybody seems to have gotten disconnected. I think is so. Yeah, so I did, but I also paused it. I'm paused in the game still. I think there's one more person in here. Aegis, Sleepy, Fat, Friends, Hendu, Kinsho, Wixie. Okay, I need Nops to drop out. Yeah, you can go to main menu. I'm going to. So Nops just dropped out. Perfect. I'm the last remaining human player, but I did have it paused. I'm going to grab a save now. I had a save before as well, but I'm going to grab this save. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just a second. Why is it not letting me? Okay, there we go. That's like that, I guess. It wouldn't let me change it. There we go. Okay, so main menu. Yeah, in-game chat was dead too, I think, yeah. So I'm gonna go main menu and I'll load up. So I should just be able to go into. Come on, game. There we go. Multiplayer, and then do I go into Internet Unified PC as well? And then go load game. Okay. There we go. And then the code is right there. So I will send that to you first. There you go. So that'll get you into the game. Once you're in, we'll there we go. What? Oh, I can turn a mod off. I can start over and turn. I might have a mod on. Yeah, I don't even know what it would be. I think it's an interface mod. Yeah, I'll just sorry. I'm gonna redo it. Yeah, it's fine. I'll disable that. So those three stay. That stays. Yeah, that's the only mod I use is the at a glance. Oh, and I'll disable the audit yet, not another map as well, even though I don't use it. I think we're good. Oh wait, why is that? Better balance game 1316 is active. Better balance starts should be enabled, and spectator. Yeah, and that for some reason those got disabled. Yeah. So better balance game, better balance starts, better balance spectator is enabled. Everything else is disabled. Okay, perfect. We're good to go. Now I will restart. Go ahead. Oh. Internet like that. Now I will load the game for real this time. And we'll try a different code. Right there. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Yep, because, yep.
Hello. Okay, yeah, it's working now. It must have like reverted to like the settings from before. That's fucking weird. Like remember when I had like when we were talking before we got going and I like muted my Streamlabs and then I turned it on afterwards.
Yeah.
Somehow it must have reverted back to those old settings because like my mic was physically on, but Streamlabs was physically muted. So that's weird. But okay, we got it. Thank you, Miguel, for the heads up. Got it taken care of now. I know there's a delay.
All right. So I sent you the code there. For the game, if you want to jump in.
Yeah, I'll be there in 2 seconds and send it to my guys. I was just responding in chat to him there.
Oh, Fat Monk's joined. Okay, I was just...
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, I just wanted to see, make sure you were able to get to spectator, because I gave you the code first, just in case, right?
Oh, it's okay, because it's a save, everybody loads into the same slots they were in. Like, as soon as
that's right,
connect,
yeah,
it's all good. Yeah. So, we're all good. And as soon as everybody else gets in here, we can get going. And we got 1 from each team at this point. Oh wait, no, never mind. 2 from my team. But either way, like the codes work.
Yeah, I just gave him the code 2 seconds ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So just a matter of time here, and then yeah, like I said, we got that giveaway coming up, so we'll get that going. I think it's what 5 or 6 turns now, something like that. Or did you guys just pause it? Like, do we still have 6 turns?
It's still the same. It was the exact same spot, 5 turns, whatever it was. Yeah.
Okay, right on. Sounds good. We are back in business. Everything crisis averted. But fuck yeah, I gotta figure that out. Like it's really bothering me now because like I thought for sure, like I said, because that power bar protector was new. I thought for sure that switching to the old one would be fine because it had never happened before until like literally just recently. But it must be like, because it doesn't happen when I'm on Twitch either, so it must be when I'm streaming in 4K. Like, maybe I'm using too much power, like, maybe it's the power source in the computer itself, even. Like, I at this point, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not tech savvy by any means. But my buddy who built my computer custom for me and all that, he loves that kind of stuff and is all good with it. So I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I'm gonna have to definitely get that taken care of before next week in the playoff game.
Yeah, for sure. You're not gonna want to have that happen if you can get it handled or get it sorted before then.
Well, that thing that buddy was telling me about it was on Amazon, so I'm sure I can have it Prime delivered and it'll be there beforehand. Just spending an extra $250 that you weren't budgeting on is just a kick in the nuts, right? But I mean, it's a necessary evil, really. Like,
hopefully that's the issue, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what scares me, is why, like, I want to talk to my buddy there, because if it's the power source of the computer itself, which it could be, because, like,
well, yeah, it could be a PSU error. Like,
I only have like a 750 watt power source, so maybe I just need to upgrade, because we were considering it, because, like, literally, like, when I did like a massive upgrade on my whole system, the power source was the only piece that I didn't replace, and we were already considering doing it. So I'm thinking that
you said you're capable of 4K, right? If you're capable of 4K, your 750 might be a bit shorter.
Yeah, and I'm streaming on 4K. Yeah, like I play games on 4K and everything too. But
yeah,
it's weird because it's only been the civilization streams that I've had this issue, and it's so, like, that's what is the kind of the most offsetting thing about the entire thing, is that, like, when I streamed like more heavy duty intensive games that take more like power, more everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should click on I'm ready to, since I'm not the host anymore. But yeah, I've never crashed on any other game. It's only Civilization. That's the weird part. But oh well, whatever. It is what it is. I'll have to get it figured out. Monster Hunter Word says, Gamer Grampz, I wonder, is Torres changed in this mod? Because I remember it isn't considered as a mountain, so I wonder how he'd get fresh water from that city. We will take a look, Monster, when we get in the game here, because I with this mod, I don't know a whole lot of the changes that they do, so your guess is as good as mine, but we'll take a look. And thanks again, Miguel, for that heads up too about the volume, because like I said, my mic was turned on, so I never would have known. I would have just kept blabbering around. All right, but yeah, so he was talking about fresh water on Torres. I don't believe he has fresh water.
I don't believe Torres gets fresh water.
Yeah, no, it does. That's what he was asking about. Yeah, so Monster, no, he does not have fresh water there whatsoever. But I don't think Torres counts. Yeah, it does not count as a mountain either, so he can't even build an
for an aqueduct? No, I don't think it does for an aqueduct.
But either, he's just going to basically use, like, granaries and then later in the game maybe sewers and stuff in order to boost his housing. Not to mention, okay, yeah, he went with the fire gods. Never mind, I was thinking that he might have went with that other one, but it only applies to rivers anyway, so that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, he's just going to basically get granaries and stuff and just overpower his housing. It'll never be a huge city, but it'll still be a city big enough that he'll be able to gobble up all these tiles and prevent Changsa from expanding to them and taking.
He's about to be pop 5 in there.
Yeah, one turn away. Yeah,
and like I said, he's got 2 pastures. There's tons of farming area, so he'll be able to get housing decent for sure. No,
yeah, everybody's good.
Yeah, looks like everyone's good. Yeah, there we go.
And Kat says that Torres does not change in this mod. So yeah, like we're on the right page there. So we do have 5 turns until the next era. Oh, so the other thing, Norm2, that we should quickly talk about here. So just between me and you, like, not necessarily stream specific, but with the spectator mod, because I don't know if you were there for that part of it. I screwed it up when we did the first World Congress session. We have to vote opposite of each other, But like, so like,
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, so I had arranged, like, I was talking with the other caster because there was another caster in the game that was like casting in French or something. But anyway, we were talking, and like I thought I understood, but I was so nervous and excited and everything, right? That like we had talked about it leading up to it, and he's like, okay, just follow my lead, da da da. And I was like, okay. So the first thing he said, he's like, okay, vote this and this, and it was the only one that like I thought we could impact, but I didn't register that no, we actually can't impact every single one. So we need to communicate between the two of us for every single pick. You either need to go A and I go B, like no matter what it is, like even if we're like going to pick ourselves, right? Because that's the mistake I made, was that like the only one, because I was like the other ones, I'm like, oh, if I pick myself, it doesn't matter. Well, it does, because if your 1 point is that extra vote for A to get pushed through, then it screws everything up, right? Or potentially does. Like, I was lucky in my case that my mistake wasn't impactful, because like the one team had so much diplomatic favor that it basically didn't matter. But like otherwise it could have been a big fuck up. So yeah,
for sure.
So I don't know, like I don't really care. So I'll go A, you go B, like down the whole.
That sounds good. I'll do all B's, you do all A's.
And then is there a specific city state that is not in the game? Yeah, culture is not in the game. So if there's a vote that has culture, if there's a vote that has something to do with city states, we pick culture. Yeah. But it'll be a lot easier with us because we're co-casting and we're listening to each other, whereas like there we were just responding through chat and everything and that. But yeah, so we just like cancel each other out essentially. So I'll go A, you go B, and then we'll figure it out when we get to that bridge. We'll cross it.
So an update real quick on Rome and China.
Oh yeah, so that Legion was killed.
The Legion, and I think he miscalculated. He should have moved the Legion. He wanted to move it back, but he tried to move it back to where that stupid pin is. He should have moved it back to his encampment. He could have done that. He'll basically be able to set up and have his archers continue to do work and hopefully pick them apart. He's building a Legion again in Ostia. He had switched to a commercial hub, but he's flipped that back out for a Legion, because he now knows that he needs some more melee. And he does have, oh my god, I'm so beautiful. So he does have a settler on the move to the north.
Quick interruption. I just had a question in my chat as, can we see the view from the Inca only? They want to know if they could see Japan's army, and they can. They have that chariot now waiting, so they can see the 2 horsemen and the scout, so I'm sure they can imagine that there might be more coming. But yeah, he still has his hands full with the archers there from the suzerain city-state, but he does have the walls up in Machu, and he's got spearmen coming in Cusco to help deal with those horsemen. Lixie disconnected?
Lixie's disconnected. Well, hopefully we can get him back in.
Yeah, I'm sure
it's not
that's a minor thing, because you said the 2 of them are together, right?
Yeah. So hopefully it's not an issue where like everyone's going to start dropping out here, and it'll just be able to jump out or jump back in. And
I think it's just the one, because like if the person that's in the room with them like knew that they disconnected and paused it, then I'm pretty sure we should be good. Knock on wood. So I'm knocking on my head just in case. I know you're not seeing me, but yeah. So meanwhile, though, we can keep going on. I interrupted you. We were talking about Rome, right? Mm-hmm. The battle there. So
I was just mentioning.
So they
finally
have
they're heading to the stone,
but they don't have any melee units at all. But they're 3 turns away from that Legion, and then they are heading. You said with that settler, right?
Yeah, looks like hopefully he'll go to the stone. Excuse me.
The stone to the north.
To the north.
It looked. Yeah. Well, that's kind of. Did the settler come from Kinsho or Ostia?
Kinsho.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say, well, it kind of looks like maybe he might be going to the east, but if it came from Kinsho, yeah, then he probably is headed up towards the stone there, like you talked about.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we should be able to unpause. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Oh Jesus! I got so many notifications after.
Yeah,
that,
I just it popped up as well.
I just noticed them all. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, it's like everything just happened for the first time.
Yeah, because that's what we got that big from the mod too. Like when we loaded in at first, it was like blah blah blah, settle the city, settle the city, settle the city. But the note I didn't notice the actual game notifications on the right side until just then. So we're down to 4 turns left and counting. So basically, China and Rome have stalled out. Until they get at least they have to get more than one if it's going to happen. More than one legion to make that happen, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, because there's the archers there, but the problem for him is the crouching tigers out to the archers, so they can't stand there and just poke away at the city with those crouching tigers sitting there.
Meanwhile, down to the southeast, Japan, Lixi is actually crashing with Inca now, so he managed. His one horseman earned a promotion, but is almost dead. It's in the red. And with the other horseman that does already have the promotion, he managed to take out the chariot that Sleepy had over there. But he's 3 turns out from another spearman over there. I'm assuming he's got 1 turn from a shrine in the capital. I'm assuming he's going to switch into units after that, would be my guess. Anyway,
I would hope so.
Yeah, with what's got going on. No, Sleepy's a good player. I'm sure he will. And then meanwhile, he does have 5 turns left on those walls in Wilka that we were talking about earlier. And so far, it looks like that. Oh, sorry, I'm just checking his name again here. Hendu. That Hendu has pivoted, and now he's got 2 settlers going through that mountain pass we were talking about earlier. So it looks like he's definitely going to take advantage of that and link up with Japan, basically, and they'll essentially have that entire continent sealed off from north to south between the 2 of them at this point. Meanwhile, though, as far as the naval stuff goes, Hendu actually got pushed back. Like the Great Admiral was not enough. I'm trying to see. I can't see if he formed a fleet with one of them or not.
Yeah, it looks like he has. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the one is a fleet. It's healing up.
Yeah, I didn't see the stars because of that. Like the shrubs that are above there, they kind of blended in at first. But yeah, so he's got the galley fleet. Let's take a look tech wise. Where is England here? So she's at engineering. If I pop into her view and look at the tech tree, yeah, like I thought so. She has a ways to go. Like she's or he. Sorry, I did that yesterday too.
Female leader.
Yeah, I know that happened to me because Gandastoria was playing with Indonesia, and I like several times I was like, oh yeah, oh my god, she's doing good. This and that, she this, and just because I'm looking at the leader icon, right?
Leader, yeah.
But yeah, so he's got 3 turns out from shipbuilding. 5 turns at least from buttress. However, he does have it boosted, but then he still has to get military tactics. Or no, he doesn't. Sorry. Yeah, so he's got 8 turns out between those 2 techs and then another 9 in order to get cartography at this point with his science output. So I think he's kind of cooled off on that thought process since the Barbs still have literally 4 quadremes down there to deal with. So
what he's probably heading towards, though, I would think. Oh no,
is going to take Buenos Aires. That's what I would be doing with him. Like he's got a galley fleet and a galley and a Great Admiral and. Oh, no, sorry. He also has a quad of his own as well. So he's got 2 galleys and a quad, and he still hasn't taken out Buenos Aires yet. I'm kind of baffled by that a little bit.
He's not used to he never plays multiplayer at all. He loves a single player. So the concept of taking out city states is a little bit
true enough. That does make sense. Like because the only time I kill city states is if they're suzerains of somebody else, but I usually would just kill the person if I really was that interested in it. Like
because I'm just looking here. The Sea Dog for England. When did we get the
Birmingham? Just got hit by a drought. That's bad with their housing the way it is already. That's extra painful.
Oh, yeah, that is.
But sorry, what you were talking about the Sea Dogs, right? Their unique unit.
Yeah, the unique unit. Is that changed for them? Where it located?
I'll pull it up here if you keep talking. I'll take a look in the Wikipedia. It is available.
Exploration.
Yeah, exploration. So that's wait, what is he working on now? Mercenaries. So it's like 2 away, I think, from mercenaries.
So he's working. Is he on mercs now?
He's working. He's 5 turns out from mercenaries. Yeah.
Okay, so then he still needs medieval affairs into exploration.
Yeah. So and he doesn't have that boosted at all.
No. Although some of the other guys may get it for him because
true enough, they
have a ton of culture.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how
57
that goes.
culture at Elixir. I'm going to take a look at his. I want to take a look at his tech tree on Merc. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Just a second.
But even
how can they be
to build 4 trade routes? Though I don't think anybody's that close. Is there? I don't think. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think we can see their trade routes.
No, but I'm looking at Lixie's tech tree, and his culture is so good. He's 1 turn on Mercs. He's going to 4 turn medieval fairs without the boost, and he'll 5 turn exploration without the boost. So he's 10 turns from being able to boost that for Hindu. So he's not too far from Sea Dogs when you think about it, because he'll get both boosts.
Sorry,
so 5. Give me about 20-ish turns. Go ahead. What was that?
I'm just laughing because I just looked over at my chat like randomly while I was listening to you, and then all I see is some comment from one of my viewers, Bobby, says, "Looks like you lost some weight there, boss." I actually have. I've lost like 20 pounds in the last 2 months, like because I've been working out and stuff again, and like getting healthier and eating healthier. But it's just so random that I just looked over. And that's the first thing I saw, and I just couldn't help but laughing. But yeah, I have, and thank you for noticing, I guess. But I'm like blushing literally on screen right now. But,
that's funny.
But yeah, anyway, sorry to interrupt what you were saying.
Lixie's screen is going crazy,
and I can't assign production. Okay, it's all good.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay. Hopefully. Let's just play. Yeah, he's. I think he's so having fun. I think he's just going to figure it out and. Oh, we can relobby when he
do the giveaway. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
And then just in case I drop again, let's just remain like you take the save and you relobby us, and we'll keep you being the host instead of me. Like so far, like I don't want to jinx it, but so far when these crashes have happened, it's only happened once.
It's just been once, yeah.
So hopefully I'll be okay for the rest of this, because I don't even think in that 8-hour stream that I did, like the first time I streamed the big multiplayer game, I don't think I crashed once. So it's just been literally like. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, back to the Inca, actually. So he, with his spearman there, he held it off. He's 1 turn out from some more, 2 turns out from another one down to the south. And now he's got crossbow tech. So he's 4 turns away. Like, remember we were talking about when he finished that shrine, we were hoping he'd go into units? Yeah, he's got 4 turns left on a crossbow. So
that crossbow...
That is definitely gonna change the equation here with just 2 archers and 2 horsemen from... Lixie. But again, like we talked about earlier, though, his faith output is so strong that I'm assuming as soon as he gets, he's got 4 turns on the Great Bath. By the way, I just noticed that. I was looking.
Yeah, I was talking about that when you were gone there. Yeah.
Okay. But
that's
yeah,
a really nice one.
So, but yeah, I'm assuming he's going to go Grand Chapel for his government plaza and be able to turn that faith into an army. Like that's just.
Yeah,
it'd be silly not to. So I have faith. I have faith.
Yeah, faith. Yeah, but yeah, it's quite the interesting game. He's got crossbows, so that's going to make it much tougher for the push. I think certainly that he brought those horses and archers over, probably more just to like a reconnaissance mission, just like, let's see what he can handle here.
Well, because remember, he had the suzerain army, right? But I think that's actually ran out too, it looks like, because they're kind of back in their own area for the most part, other than a couple. He's still suzerain, but I can't...
Oh, no, it's Sleepy's the
Sleepy
suzerain.
Took over,
took it away.
Yeah. And now imagine if he freaking flips that back the other way around. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's also definitely a possibility, too, because he's still got, especially with the crossbow tech, because he can upgrade their archers into crossbows, right? If they funnel them gold. So, you might be looking at literally 5 crossbows from Gazagarmu, not to mention his own that he has coming out, right? So, that could definitely play a part, because realistically, like, Lixie, doesn't have the biggest army at the moment, right? Because he's kind of been doing his own thing, just like Sleepy has. So that things can definitely heat up here once we hit the next era.
I will say this though. Prepare for a night rush because he's got 4 heavy chariots floating around right now.
Yeah, and they're not there, not there for looks.
Yeah, they're not just there for parades by any means. So he'll be putting something together there soon. I'm getting a message from Lixie that he's desyncing again, so it might be a slow ride to how many turns left?
Just 2. So there's 1 more after this. Yeah, like we're in the middle.
Mm-hmm. So, looking at Goldens, by the way, it looks like Rome's going to miss their Golden. Looks like Hendu of England and Lixie of Japan are going to get theirs. Looks like it'll be another normal age for Nopsu, who's just been, the poor girl's just been stuck over here fighting for her life mostly.
But she's hanging in there. She's at least slowed them down. Ooh, I just saw that flood that just happened. Luckily, it didn't do... never mind, it did. I take that back. It hammered down Benz's catapult, his promoted catapult there, standing on the niter.
Oh, yeah.
It freaking just took a savage hit, and so did his crossbow in the city as well. Not that that's, like, significant, but it sort of is. The catapult more so than the crossbow, because, I mean, if they start bringing catapults and going to the higher tech, that could definitely swing the favor, because so far, like you said, she's holding her own completely. Like, she's 1 turn out from her warlord's throne, which is a little bit weird of choice for my tastes, given the situation she's in, because she's sort of defensive, right? But I guess what else are you going to pick?
I don't really know what else she would do. She doesn't have faith production set the need for settler production.
But you do get housing and amenities too, which she's at war the whole time, so that would help if she went with that.
Yeah, I guess.
I never pick it. I don't even know what it's called off the top of my head now that I'm thinking about it. Ancestral Hall, Warlord's Throne, and not Foreign Embassy, because that's the next one. God, I can't... It doesn't matter. Whatever. The third one. We know what we're talking about. The third one that nobody ever picks, and they tried to buff it, but they didn't buff it hard enough.
Oh, no.
Alright, we're going to have to re-lobby here, unfortunately. You know what?
Okay, you know what? Let's
actually do the giveaway, and let's do that all right now, and then load back in after.
Yeah, they're getting the idea.
Yeah, for sure. I was just letting them know. I was like, but expect between 5 and 10 minutes between the relobbying and then the giveaway too. But yeah, so I will get my ass out of here too, so you can pull the save up. And then, so Norm, if you want to send your folks on over, because you have the correct link now, right? I can do that while you're doing your thing, and I can just kind of take it along and talk while you can kind of just go to town and getting it all ready for us.
So yeah, I'll just say really quickly to my guys.
Oh, for sure.
If you're interested in the giveaway that he's about to hold, you can follow that link in chat that I just put up there and go over to his stream, subscribe to his channel, and you're qualified.
And it's for the Byzantium and Gaul pass. This one that we're doing right now is for Byzantium and Gaul. And again, you can unsubscribe right after. The subscribe part is only for the bot to run the draw. So don't worry.
Yeah, and the only cost beyond that is you just have to go to his house and clean his house once a week for the next month, and then you get
the next month. So, it was a year, Norm. Jesus.
Oh, was it a year? Oh, you upped it.
It was in the fine print. You just missed that part, I guess.
Oh, dang, that's a year. That might not be a good deal then.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm out and ready to go, so I'm going to switch on to the other screens here, and we will go ahead and I'll continue on here. You can just go about doing your business, and then we'll kind of join up afterwards.
Sounds good.
All right. So for the rest of you that are here with me in chat, I will explain the rules here. I'm going to pull over the chat screen. So I got to actually open up Night God. I'm not sure if it's still in the chat at the moment. I'm pretty sure it does work like that. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, so we're all good. So we're going to be doing a giveaway. As I said, we're going to be giving away the for anybody who's on Steam. It's only for Steam. That's the one thing. But for anybody who's using either Mac or Windows, it's not an issue as long as you use Steam. And we are going to be doing the keyword. I'll put it in chat. So again, the only condition before we even start this, I'm gonna just, because I know there's a delay, so I'm gonna slow down and just explain it. Okay, so the first things first, only type in the entry word. Like when I give you the key phrase in chat here, only put it in once, because with the way the bot is set up, if you put it in twice, you're gonna get disqualified and it won't work. So only one entry per person who is interested in getting the Byzantium and Gaul pass. However, it will just be this. Just give me 1 second. So the chat phrase is !Basil equal OP, all lowercase, no capitals whatsoever. So again, I'll put subscribe. I'll put the code in here where the bot will tell you. Again, it's the free subscription. It's not a channel membership. It's nothing like that. Like literally just the red subscribe button. Click it. Not yet, Cotton. Sorry, I haven't put that in. But yeah. So then, and then after that, just !Basil equal OP. So you're still good, Cotton. It's fine. I'll double check in the Nightbot that you showed up. Yeah, you're there. So you're good. Don't worry about it. So yeah, !Basil equals OP is the key. Again, only put it in once, otherwise the bot will automatically disqualify you, and I don't know how to change that. So buyer beware. Do that at your own risk. But yeah, you only have to do it once. And again, because there's this delay here, we're gonna wait. It's currently, at the time that I'm saying this right now, it's 5:19 p.m. We will wait until 5:23 p.m. before I do the giveaway. And then, so again, you have to be subscribed to the channel before the bot will register your command. So don't type in the command if you're not subscribed already. But like I said, we'll kick it here for 23 more minutes. I was about to say for 3 more minutes until 5:23 before I run the official draw. And just so you know, I'll pop over here. You can see that there is no extra luck for supporters. Like, so for people that give me money, there's no extra luck for being a regular. None of that shit. It's just straight up. We're at 12 eligible users at the moment. So far we got Cat, Acidify, Anonymous, Bobby, Cat or Cotton, Gerardo, Hank, Miguel, Monster, Mr. Burns. Nemesis is here too. Hey buddy, I'm glad to see you're here. You're so quiet, which again, nothing wrong with that, but until you start splashing your money around, I have no fucking clue you're in here. But I'm happy that you made it by. And then Richie Rich and Sleepy G and SMLGT. So Smoglet, I'm assuming that's kind of short for. But Darky is now following, but that's on Twitch, so that's not here. That just must be random. Richie's now saying Georgia OP. But Monster says no, Menlek is OP. No, I would say that neither of them are OP, actually. I'm just cracking the joke by putting it in, but Basil isn't OP. Like, he's, for single player, I think he's the perfect perfection, or the perfect blend of fun. Like, he's powerful, he's unique, it has an interesting gameplay mechanic, and it's a blast to play. I personally think they just need to buff the shittier civilizations. But yeah, Basil is what Spain should have been, and probably conceptually they intended to be, but they've learned so much. Like, I'm such a big fan of all the civilizations that came out with, like, Gathering Storm. I think that's where they really made the first big step towards making this game better. It was with all, not all those civilizations are the most powerful. However, they all have their very own unique elements to each one of them that makes playing them actually feel different, where I feel like they kind of headed in that direction with Rise and Fall a little bit, but didn't quite hit the mark. And for sure with Vanilla, like, as different as they all seem like very, very standard. Like, they have different bonuses and all that, but it's really interesting to see them come up with all these new ones, because they seem to be so well synergized and like have different gameplay mechanics that make them fun to play. So we're at 5:22 p.m. at the moment. We got a minute left here before we're going to do the draw. And again, at the moment, there's only 13 eligible users right now. So just keep that in mind. Remember, it's !Basil equals OP with no capitals. However, yeah, like I said, okay, so SRBA just said that. I want to make sure you got picked up because I saw you. Might take a second here. Oh yeah, there you are. I just had to scroll down. Okay, we're all good. And it is now 5:23. I will give a grace period of 10 more seconds. Well, not literally 10 seconds, but pretty close, pretty damn close to it. So Richie's in here as well. Richie, you are on the draw, so that is good. Like I said, we're up to 13, and I think that's pretty much it. So here we go. All right, so this is for the the Byzantium and Gaul starter pack. We'll roll it now. In order to get this, either email me, like for whoever wins this here. So let's do it. Let's roll it. And it went to Cotton. Congratulations, Cotton, because Cotton is regular and has been here for a whole long while. And yeah, man, congratulations. So congrats to Cotton. He got it there. And I'm assuming Norm's probably wrapping up what he's got going on over there. But congrats. So Cotton, you obviously will have no problem communicating with me on Discord. And then Nightbot bans him. So Cotton wins, and then he types in laugh my ass off, all in caps, and then the bot fucking times him out for spamming caps. But yeah, congratulations, Cotton. So that will go to you. Obviously, we'll have no problem hooking up in Discord. I was just about to say that if anybody does win it, just send me a private message on Discord or an email, but I don't have to go that route as of right now. However, we are doing another giveaway as long as we do get to the end of the medieval era. Hopefully, these tech issues can kind of be a thing of the past here. Cotton says,
I've sent you the code if you want to.
Okay, perfect.
If you want to get that moving so we can get the game back underway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I sent you the code. Yeah, just want to make sure I didn't.
Yeah, I got it here. We're all good, and I need to give it to my guys.
Okay, I'm going to be AFK for like 2 minutes. Then when everybody gets in, we'll launch.
For sure, sounds good. Thanks, go lay down. All right, so let's get back into this game here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything kind of goes smoothly from here. But yeah, as I was saying, we are going to be giving another pack away, not the Byzantium and Gaul one though. We're going to be doing the Ethiopia DLC pack will be the next giveaway, and we'll either be doing it at the end of this current era or at so the end of the medieval era rather, or at the end of the game, whichever comes first. But meanwhile, I need to quickly ask in chat here, because we are actually at just past the 4-hour mark. So I'm going to ask if they want to keep going. But yeah, well, Norm's gone here. We'll put the vote out to chat. I'm assuming that because it's so close that people will probably want to keep going. Monk wants to quit. Sleepy wants to quit. Nopsu wants to go. So we'll have to wait and see as more people come in. So Norm, I hear you're just getting back now, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm back here now. Okay, yeah.
So
I didn't realize that people were looking to.
While you were gone, I just looked at the time myself and realized we're at we're past 5. We're at 5:30, so we're at 4.5 hours. So remember, we said we'd give the players that choice to continue or to postpone it until next week. And it looks like so far the continuation is winning the vote, and we're going to be calling it unless the remaining people. So Lixie doesn't care, but so far Monk wants.
I'm guessing that was probably supposed to be a plus.
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Because the plus and the equal sign are the same. Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't even think about this eventuality because I don't think I can even do it next weekend. Next Saturday, unfortunately.
All right. Well, we'll if this is voted to continue it, we'll have to figure it out. We'll talk about it off stream and update our respective communities and figure it out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, so equals means either is fine. Yeah. So that's two negatives, 1 positive, 3 negatives to 1 positive, 4 negatives to 1 positive, and 1 doesn't care. So that's 5. So there's 3 votes, and Bren's just said negative. So yeah, it is all she wrote. Yeah. I
mean, sure. That's disappointing. The game was getting good.
Yeah, it was just heating up. But I mean, like I said, Norman, like it's the players, right? Like we're because I'm like juiced up and ready to go here. It was just heating up and things look to get real interesting. But I mean, the option is there for them because, like I said, after that 8-hour marathon that we had, that I had to put that in there for their sake, basically. But yeah, me and you will have to figure something out. Worst case scenario, like if I have to just host the thing myself, like because it doesn't have to be next Saturday, right? Like that's what I mean. If we can't figure out something that works between the two of us schedule wise, I can always host the game and do it like and your team, as long as your team's available, we can. If you pass me the save file, I think it should still work. I'm pretty sure anyway.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem if we have to do that, yeah.
But yeah, we can figure all this out afterwards.
The save file should be easy to pass over.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, but other than that, though, so I guess we're not doing that giveaway until the next time when we complete our thing, because I was just doing the one of each for each game, but I kind of thought that we would be continuing, to be completely honest, because things were, like we said, just heating up here and getting real interesting. So it's kind of a cliffhanger to leave it on for sure, which is a bit of a downer, but again, being spectators and compared to playing the game is a completely different ball game, so gotta respect.
Oh yeah, no, I enjoy it. It's what I guess what we could do. I mean, like we said, we'll talk. If it's next weekend, if it's next Saturday, probably if we started a little earlier, I could do it. It's just like late afternoon is my problem.
Yeah, because I think you have family obligations, right? Like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but yeah, we'll see how it works. But if we can get a time together, and we'll try to figure it out.
For sure, we'll figure it out. We'll let both of our communities know. Obviously, communication isn't a problem here, so we'll handle that obviously privately and kind of figure things out, and then let everybody know. But meanwhile, one quick last. Jinx, fuck off, get off. Jinx off. No, like she's like literally like jumping up on my lap and like trying to like jump up onto my lap. Like she came up with her front paws and was like trying to like jump into my lap to get my attention. But yeah, so just one quick last shout out here. I'm going to pull this up for anybody who doesn't know. Clearly, like most people that are watching me are aware of this, but I'm not sure if you're aware of Norm. So you know my channel is youtube.com/GamerGramps and what we're all about. But I want to go out of my way here to talk about Normul8or just because he has been the co-host here, and just in case things don't work out and we can't figure something out, worst case scenario, it's youtube.com/Normul8or, so NORMUL8OR, and you can see here his Civ content, or sorry, his YouTube channel. He's at 2.36k, so he's got quite a healthy following, and most of his content recently on the YouTube channel is all about Civ, just like me, and we play very similar. Like we both like to min-max and play efficiently and prefer single player. Like I'm just getting my toes dipped into multiplayer, and I'm actually excited to learn more. But like I still do prefer single player just because I like to like min-max and come up with interesting stuff, and he is the same way. His Wonder Start here, his series, I don't know, Norma, if you want to quickly touch on that, but I would highly recommend checking out the Wonder Start series as it's very interesting. But I'll let Norm kind of toot his own horn.
It kind of, I was trying to figure out ways to kind of get some excitement in the channel and like things for people to come and find, right? And so I just got the idea. Everyone loves a nice Wonder Start, like starting up, and oh my god, I got a Wonder. So then I just kind of dove into the world of making the maps and editing the maps, And well, at first I was just rolling, hoping to find one, and I found a decent one. And that was actually the first one. And then I'm like, you know what? Painful. I'm pretty sure I could edit a map in about an hour instead of rolling for 3.
How is that?
So
have you, like, prior to that, had you had experience in the map editor? Because I
had
even
pretty much none. Yeah, I had pretty much no experience in it. But
it's pretty straightforward, though.
The first map probably took 3 hours because it was like trying to learn and figure it out and the stuff you need to know. But eventually it got to the point where I got good at it, and I can usually do them in an hour or two, depending on if I'm paying 100% protection to whatever I'm watching somebody stream and doing it at the same time or something like that. But
it's kind of like anything. You could do anything a lot faster if it's got your undivided attention.
Yeah, so it's pretty fun. I pick a Civ, I pick a wonder, try to get some themes going to it sometimes. It's funny, I've done most of the really powerful wonders, so I've tried to figure out unique ways to mix in some of the other wonders as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a bunch of them there, and I also leave save files in the comment section, or not in the comment section, but in the description. Yeah. So there's a king save and a deity save, so people can play them, and some of them get over 100, 150 downloads of the files, so people like to play them, and
well, yeah, because I like doing them. Yeah, for sure. Like I popped in and I watched. I think I watched the first episode of one of them, and then I popped in and checked out a couple other. Because I watched the Coupe Bermuda Triangle one, the first episode of that, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's a good idea." And then I saw how much people were responding to it as well. Like it's driving lots of traffic there, so clearly there's an interest. I'd highly recommend checking that out. But like I said, there's his YouTube channel. He's also on Twitch. Both of those links are in the description as well for anybody. And then for those of you on Norm's side of the equation. I am Gamer Grampz. I do stream on Twitch. I just started at the beginning of the month, so it's kind of a newer thing. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 4 to 8 p.m. I always stream Civilization on Twitch. I do my variety gaming on my YouTube channel where I stream other stuff, but I keep Twitch specifically Civilization, so it's kind of the polar opposite of Norm's situation where he does his variety on Twitch and does Civ for the most part on YouTube. But anywho, I think we've rambled on and done the self-promotion more than enough. A little bit disappointing here that we didn't get to continue on, but again, I was loving that. It's just to get into a groove.
It pulled me right in, and now
I'm super happy with how my guys were playing, and
for sure,
it was a fun match, and it was really some exciting moments, and hopefully next weekend, next Saturday, maybe just an hour or two earlier, we can get another 3 hours in or so. I'd have a little bit of time there.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's on board for next Saturday.
We'll figure it out. Like, I'm sure my guys will be fine with it, because actually that'll go over better with a couple of them. One of them is on Pacific time, but he had told me prior, like Sleepy told me that he's good at playing at 6 a.m., so he's as good to go for a 9 a.m. start if that's not too early. But again, we'll figure all this shit out after. Thank you everybody on my end for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the match so far. We'll be continuing either next week, or worst case scenario, if we can't make next week work for Norm, I will continue next week with Peppermint instead of Norm, and then we'll fit Norm in the week after or something. But I think we'll be able to figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
And we'll go from there. We'll obviously keep our respective communities informed. But again, thanks for watching.
Absolutely.
Again, thank you, Norm,
thank you.
well. And I am officially closing